any of your clients being unable to qualify for loans, and what are some of your perceptions in reference to the problems of qualification?
Okay, as far as personally, the only thing, of course, I have an office with several different agents, and we discuss problems that they are having basically in the market. The problem, just like he was saying, THDA has really helped a lot of people be able to afford homes that would not be able to otherwise afford them. However, the guidelines are set, and the person still has to qualify. They have to apply through the mortgage company and then, of course, be approved. The biggest problem is, like I said, income, not being able to afford housing. Say a family, if you have a family with 3 children, then you need to be able to buy a home big enough to house that many people. So you have some that just simply cannot afford to buy. There are, you know, THDA has been, like I said, a real big help. And of course, the low interest rates have helped quite a few people, but still you have some that are not reachable. The other problem, like I mentioned, is of course credit. There are quite a few people that were laid off during the last recession, and we're running into those kind of problems. However, I would like to say, I don't mean to say that no minority can buy a home. That's not what I'm saying.
I understand.
Okay, because quite a few of them can, and they have, you know, real good income with good credit ratings and so forth.
But do you see anything that Mr. Lawrence's organization might be able to do to make it easier for people that you might operate with to purchase homes? Is there anything that he might be able to do on his level?
I can't think of anything right now. I've worked very closely with his agency, and that I do know quite a few of the people on his staff, and they have worked very well with us. They do provide housing counseling, which has been very beneficial. They will take, we've had different people that are interested in buying, and we will, you know, talk to them and see what their situation is. If we feel they need to be referred to an agency, we think in terms of THDA. There are people there that we have referred clients to for housing counseling, and they will advise them as to whether they think they should be able to buy at this moment. Sometimes they need to be told that they can pay off certain accounts that will put them within the range of being able to purchase a home. Or sometimes we have to tell them, or different agencies have to tell them, to wait maybe a year or two to give themselves a chance to get their credit rating, you know, improve the credit rating, then they can afford it. THDA has been a big help.
Very good. Now, in the areas of various agencies, I'd like to sort of follow that up. Are there many blacks involved in real estate in Nashville? That is, many black firms similar to your organization?
My company. There was a study that was done, and I'm not sure, I hate to quote any figures, but I'm thinking in terms of, as far as brokerage companies, probably around 10 or 11 companies, and I could be off, but I do know that they did do a study. There are quite a few black affiliates, and the difference, of course, being that being a real estate broker, then you are able, of course, to have your own company. There are quite a few affiliates. They have problems in, well, one of the biggest problems, because the market, the tight market we have in Nashville, a lot of the black agents are having to work only part-time in real estate. They are not able to, say, turn loose a job in order to go out into the real estate market on a full-time basis. We have quite a few more blacks that are entering. I had mentioned that I have been teaching for the Board of Education through Metro real estate courses since 1980. We have seen a great increase in enrollment in blacks in particular trying to enter the real estate profession. As far as how they will do when they enter it, it's hard to say, because like I said, most of them are part-time.
Now, is most of this activity concentrated in the real estate area of home ownership, or is it commercial activity? What is the extent of black involvement in commercial real estate activity?
Okay, you mean as far as licensed agents? Not as much. Primarily residential. There are some other firms that are active in commercial. We are very active in commercial and industrial. There are some other companies there are also. Most of the affiliates, I would say, are most primarily in the residential market, because, for one thing, most people, when they become licensed, it's a lot easier for them to enter the residential field, for one. The other being that commercial properties in Nashville, if you're dealing with commercial buyers, you're usually not dealing with minorities. So you have to, say for instance, I've been in real estate for 14 years. You have to be in it for a while. You have to get to know the people here in Nashville, get a feel for the market, and be able to identify the buyers that can purchase commercial property, as well as the owners.
Very good. We're going to have to take a break for our Black Pulse profile, and after which we will come back and talk about discrimination in the housing market, and we'll say something else, Mr. Lawrence, about the homeless population in the city. Let us pause now for a Black Pulse profile.